Going on YouTube? It's your boy Devin back with another reaction video, and in this one we're going to be watching the second episode of the show Severance. On the last episode we were introduced to Lumen Industries, which is a tech company that has a special floor called the Severance floor, and on this floor everybody employed there has undergone a special procedure that separates their work mind from their home mind, giving them basically two separate lives, one of which is technically trapped at work because they don't have any memory of ever going home. And we've learned that the outside world does know about this, and there's some questions of efficacy going on. There's some debates over it. And we met Mark and learned a little bit about him and his sister. We learned that he's dealing with the passing of his wife, and that might have led him to choose to undergo this procedure to help him forget about her. We also learned that his best friend network PD, was fired or let go from the company. They didn't really give him any specific details. And then later on we actually meet PD, and he has gotten the severance procedure reversed, or bypassed, whatever. He's bypassed the implant, so he's able to remember both sides of his brain again, and he is on to some sort of conspiracy, it appears. He's learned things about Lumen that need to come to light, he believes, and he wants, if anyone's gonna know, because he's worried something's gonna happen to him, he wants Mark to be the one to know because they were friends. And then the last thing we saw in the episode was, it turned out that Mark's neighbor, who the whole episode had been kind of we've been led to believe was just like some crazy old woman or something that was very confused due to like the mix-ups with the trash bins constantly happening. It turns out that it's actually his boss from work, Patricia Arquette's character. The question is now whether she is severed or not as well, if she remembers, if she knows who he is, if she's there to keep an eye on him, or it's just a coincidence. Not sure on that one. I assume we'll find out eventually. Also, the girl who plays Helly is played by an actress named Britt Lauer. I had to look up her name again, but Britt Lauer, and the whole first episode, I couldn't put my finger on it, but I knew I had seen her in something. I didn't know what it was though, and then afterwards I looked it up. She was actually in a show I loved dearly called Man Seeking Woman with Jay Baruchel and Eric Andre. That was a phenomenal show. Very creative in the way that it would portray different aspects of love life and relationships, and she played Jay Baruchel's sister on the show. In fact, there was an episode called Woman Seeking Man, and it was from her perspective, and that was a really cool episode. So I knew I'd seen her in something, I just couldn't remember off the top of my head. She was great in that show. She's really good in the first episode of this as well, so I'm looking forward to seeing more from her in this. I also am expecting us to finally meet Christopher Walken's character. He wasn't in the first episode, but I know he's in the show, and I assume we're gonna meet him sooner rather than later, so I'm hoping maybe we'll see him in this episode. Other than that though, I'm gonna get right into this. If you enjoyed this video, hit that like button. If you enjoy the content, consider hitting that subscribe button. It helps me, it helps the channel, and I'd greatly appreciate it. But yeah, without further ado, I guess I'm gonna get right into episode 2 of Severance.
Come with me, please.
So now we're seeing things from when she first started.
I love seeing the sunrise on his face. You know he used to drink 3 raw eggs and milk each morning.
I've heard.
His favorite breakfast.
They did tell her what his favorite breakfast was. Yeah, so this is like right before the procedure. You have won. Free brain surgery. I would not trust any company to do this to me. I don't give a fuck how much you're paying me. This is very interesting actually seeing the procedure done though. I'm not gonna lie though, I'm not a huge fan of seeing shit like this, even if it is fake and in TV shows and movies. Like, it just, I'm so bad with stuff like this. And it's crazy too, because I love like gory horror films, but when it comes to like actual like surgical shit, I'm not for it.
Hi, Helly.
Oh, what's happening?
Great to see you. Your orientation's been so much fun.
Oh, this is when she walked out into the hallway.
Want to give it another shot? Maybe with a little oomph? Hi. I'm at the stairwell. It's going fair.
Huh.
No, she's... When we heard you were coming here, it was like a miracle. It's amazing what you're doing.
Who the hell is she? Huh. Oh, we do have like a intro thing now. Oh, sick. Yeah, this is the theme song. I like this song. Whoa, what the hell? This intro is pretty cool. The house is pretty badass. Curious if he's gone to that address Petey gave him yet or not.
So it's 9:05.
Yeah, they stagger the entries too, so we don't meet on the outside. It's important, apparently.
What?
So I guess we're not friends.
Guess not.
Huh.
These, finish file in the can.
So that's the highest award?
Percentage-wise, yes, but if we hit our numbers by quarter's end, one of us gets named Refiner of the Quarter, and that shit gets you a waffle party.
What about Mark's crystal head cube?
That's not a prize, that's just something they gave him.
Mark, sorry to interrupt. I know you're training Helly. I just noticed you removed the group photos from the desk.
Yeah, we're gonna take the new ones at Helly's party today.
Oh.
Huh.
I do think the old photos are supposed to stay on the desk until the new ones come in.
Well, that's not how we're doing it, dude.
They'll be sort of disconcerting. Scary.
Scary.
I know.
My job is to scroll through this spreadsheet and look for numbers that are scary.
It sounds dumb, and Mark said it dumb.
Huh.
Are the numbers bloody? Do they chant?
Doesn't make sense till you see it, and it takes a while to see.
Hey, Mark, I just printed out the passage of the handbook on changing out group photos. Just might be good.
Dude, calm down about the group photo.
Hello.
Hello, refiners.
Ooh, sweet melon bar.
Hi, Mr. Milchek.
Helly, welcome. I'm agog at how well I can tell you're already fitting in. The office feels whole. Now, let's get this party started.
Yeah, party time.
My name is Irving, as you all know, and I've worked here for 3 years, and something about me is that I know all 9 core Lumen principles.
Awesome. What's your favorite?
All 9.
All 9. Ha.
Cheer.
Great. Up. No trust fall today, Irv.
No. No. I guess I went home last night, but I don't know if home is a house or an apartment or if I live with a family.
I like to think my Audi lives on like a riverboat.
On the outside.
You saw yours yesterday in the video.
Right. I actually have a few things to say to her. Can I record something back?
The communication between selves is pretty curtailed.
So what if I write her a note?
Unfortunately, the elevators are equipped with something called code detectors. So messages can't be passed through.
They're like metal detectors for written symbols. A Lumen original, apparently.
That's right.
The fuck? They really don't want you to tell yourself, like, anything.
Guys, this is Helly. She's 30 years old, she's allergic to almonds, and has weak enamel. At 5'6", she's the 4th tallest person in your office, and her hair is what we call shoulder length. And seeing her here with you all, I'd say she most definitely has a family.
I'm Mark, been with Lumen about 2 years, and I absolutely love this game.
Maybe that's why Irving's, like, a little salty towards him, because he's only been there 2 years versus his 3.
I broke protocol this morning. I was dusting the old group photos, the ones with PD, and it just made me feel sad, worried that I won't be able to run MDR like he did.
That tracks. I have similar worries.
Took him from the cubicles and put him in the storage closet, which we're not supposed to do.
I recall this. I objected.
It is puzzling you have an outburst like this for Petey and not for, say, Carol D.
But we knew Carol D was leaving beforehand. I mean, her Audi filmed a thank you. Petey was just gone. And I mean, I don't know if he's at some new job or drunk on a beach or dead.
That's enough, please.
Oh, man.
I think this is a good time to remind ourselves that things like deaths happen outside of here. And I think a great potential response to that from all of you is gratitude. I also think that melon isn't getting any tastier.
Bro, this is so, like, corporate. They're just like, yeah, we don't need to worry about that. Just think about the company and how great we are. He's really going through it about PD there, though. The hell is your Audi doing?
Hey, sorry I derailed your game.
I thought I already had, but then yeah, you made it way worse.
Huh.
You know, Milchek's a nice man. And when he says something, it's best to listen.
I don't care.
Because he can't always be nice like that.
Oh, what the fuck does that mean? That's not ominous or anything.
I quit. I don't want to do the file sorting thing or the never seeing the sun thing or the disappearing friends thing. I just don't want any of it.
I told you, there's code detectors.
Do you know that? Have you tried? Because frankly, it sounds made up.
I mean, I don't blame you. It's fucking creepy.
Please, do no! Mr. Greener?
Come on out.
Hey, so you found my wayward trainee. Oh, sorry, this is Helly. Helly, Mr. Grainer. Yeah.
He seems very nervous.
Big department chief now, Marquez. On you, then. Let's go.
The break room? I feel like break has a different meaning there.
Well,
Like, you could have a girlfriend at Lumen and not know it. And if you met someone out here, you wouldn't know it in there.
I was gonna say, it feels
I
like
think for some people, it's the point.
feels like there's a potential. Oh, that's kind of sad.
We're trying to get a measure on the ballot to keep megacorporations like Lumen from continuing to force legalized severance on our state.
They're forcing it now?
That's what they're lobbying for. And James Egan is trying to
Okay,
sever
well, what
kids-
about the self-mutilating types who do it willingly? I mean, I heard that some of them are so deluded they don't even know they're victims.
The state is not going well.
Severance is subjugation, asshole.
Oh, that's nice language for it. What are you, 12? Are you 12 years old? Are you even in high school yet?
And I don't think that date went very well. I might be getting ahead of myself, but it feels like they might be setting up something between him and Helly at work at some point.
My, you smell nice. Were you on a date?
Sort of. My sister set me up with, like, her doula or midwife. Didn't really feel like anything.
And then I got really rageaholic at some protesters in the middle of it, so I don't think I'll be seeing her again.
No.
Wow. These are magic.
Oh.
Kind of cookie is that? He looks like he's struggling.
Well, come by the shop, okay? I'll give you a mugwort bath bomb that'll make you sleep like a rag doll.
I'll try to get down there.
I don't think she's severed because she's talking like she works at a different place when even if she was severed, she would know where she works. That seems like she's blowing smoke up his ass for some reason. Okay, yeah, he's gonna go. That encounter kind of pushed him over the edge.
Mr. Milchick, it's Mark Scout. I'm a severed worker, employee number 4502.
Mr. Scout, what a pleasure. How can I help you?
I actually woke up not feeling terribly well. Well, nothing bad, just very minor stomach event. Should be back tomorrow.
Well, I'm sorry. I know your Innie will be sad to have missed the day.
They just talk fucking weird.
Hey, they wouldn't have fired him for my note thing, would they?
No, no way. He did a stint in the break room yesterday.
The fuck does that mean? What is going on in the break room?
Did he sound ill?
I don't know. He said it was abdominal.
Funny timing.
It was those cookies. The cookies.
You know, we finish on average 1 in 5 files before they expire, which is better than it used to be before Mark's freshman fluke.
It's a freshman fluke.
Did he just start talking backwards over there? What the fuck was that? Pulling all Twin Peaks there in the background of the audio. What the fuck is going on? Irv, I think your Audi's been doing some drugs. And you're suffering from the effects of them still.
Irv. I'm sorry.
Irving.
Milchek is a very interesting character because his tone and mood changes so much. He seems so friendly one minute, but you know, that like corporate faux friendly. But at the beginning, he seemed like genuinely friendly to Helly before the procedure. Definitely still a company man, but a little more genuine. And he's got, yeah, this corporate friendliness, and then he's got this like menacing half to him.
Nothing scary yet. Oh God, a 4.
Don't fuck around. I told you, you'll understand when you see it, so just be patient.
What even are these numbers?
Okay, if our Audis are up there severing their brains, shit must have gotten pretty bad. Famine, plagues, etc.
Ha 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 ha!
Populate the sea?
Populate the sea. But first, they gotta send probes down to the sea to clean up all the deadly eels and shit, because we can't cohabitate with that. So we send the probes down, they send us the data coded, we sense what's eels, and then we tell the probes what to blow up.
That's quite the theory.
Now, Irv thinks we're cutting swear words out of movies.
I've been mapping out the floor.
Can you tell me what happens in the break
original
room?
for you when I left.
His head just fucking explodes.
There's this room. We go in there when we don't act right.
All I can be is sorry, and that is all that I am. I'm afraid you don't mean it. Again, please.
They hit him with a cattle prod.
That's the break room.
Where they break you. Notice there's a lot of like religious tones and almost like religious speak.
Sorry.
I'm sorry.
Hey, there he is.
All right, Irving. What I'd like to do is share with you some facts about your Audi.
You love to play Halo and Call of Duty.
Your Audi is a friend to children and to the elderly and the insane.
And the insane.
Your Audi likes films and owns a machine that can play them.
Oh, a DVD player?
I'm sorry. Please try to enjoy each fact equally and not show preference for any over the others. That's 10 points off. You have 90 points remaining.
What? Points? What? Fuck?
Your Audi likes the sound of radar.
Likes the sound of radar.
I always have coffee when I watch Radar. You know that. Of course I do, sir. Everybody knows that.
Please don't speak further, or all remaining points will be deducted and the wellness session will end.
Some fucking wellness.
Hi, kids. What's for dinner?
Nope.
How was wellness?
Great. Very restorative. I met the O&D department head.
Bert? I've met that guy. He's a fuck. You didn't tell him where we are, did you?
Ha 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 ha. Bert's a fuck.
That.
Yep. Boom. Fucking refined.
All right, Helly. Hip, hip.
There was
Scary. The numbers were scary.
What the fuck? Dude, this show is so unique and creative and odd and mysterious. I love it. His fucking head explodes in the bathroom. I keep thinking this dude's like implant is gonna detonate or something. Hey, I'm not far off. Holy shit. What the fuck, bro? You get that shit under control. Don't be bleeding in my house. Yes, just breathe. That'll help. Oh, what the fuck you doing with his towels, man?
Hey, fuck, nigga, what the fuck you just doing with towel, man?
Oh, shit. His brain's struggling to reacclimate and he's all confused. Did he just fucking die? Oh, shit. Whoa. I guess I wasn't that far off at all, really. It didn't detonate, but his implant definitely just fucking killed him, I think. His brain, like, overloaded. You know what this show kind of reminds me of? It's like, it's kind of like an episode of Black Mirror meets Legion. I think is the best way to describe it. Because, like, Legion was one of those shows where, like, especially the first season, you just didn't know what the fuck was happening. And you had David, who basically had multiple personalities that were going through separate things, and you never knew, like, he just didn't know, he never knew what was happening. And these characters, because of the procedure they've had, they're in a similar situation where, yeah, they don't know what's happening, and they basically do have split personality disorder to a degree. But then the technological side of it, and like the implant thing going off and killing Petey there, that feels like something straight out of an episode of Black Mirror. So it definitely feels like a mix of those two shows, and I'm absolutely here for it. I love it. I love the mystique of this show. I love the creativity and the execution of everything. Like, the way the characters interact is just at times so bizarre. And so when you have like a genuine, especially Helly seems to be the most human of everybody in Lumen right now, because she's the fresh one and she's definitely kind of rejecting what's happening. She does not want to be there anymore, and she's questioning everything, and she seems to want to get out of there. And I'm very interested to see, because I think she's going to be the driving force for kind of unraveling things from the inside. My biggest thought, though, is because they said that they were really excited to have her there, I'm almost wondering if she's not somehow related to the founder of Lumen, maybe. And she's been put there as kind of a way to test the way things are going, and to see if somebody could unravel everything, like almost like a purposeful self-detonation to a degree, just to see if it can be done and kind of improve their techniques for preventing stuff like that. That's kind of what my thought is on her. But I do think she's definitely at the moment the most human in there. And then, yeah, everything going on with Mark outside is very, very intriguing, because I am curious what exactly they're doing to them in the break room. We got a small insight with that tape, but it's still, I think we're going to learn a bit more about the break room and just how bad it is in there. I mentioned when Irv was looking at the painting. It seems like there's something with some religion going on, because I noticed there were some like quotes on the wall in the wellness area that kind of seemed biblical almost. I'm not like I'm not a religious person or anything, so I don't know too much of the Bible, but the quotes on the wall almost seemed like something that could have come out of the Bible, and then that imagery and that painting definitely had like a biblical feel to it. So I feel like there's almost some sort of religion going on. Maybe it's a cult that's involved with this. I really don't know. I am also curious what the hell the data is that they're refining. I like the theory that they're just taking curse words out of movies. I think that if that's the big reveal at the end, is just it's all for just something stupid like that, that would be hilarious. And that's another thing about this episode. There was a lot of funny stuff, especially at the beginning with Helly's party and Irv and the rest of the department's like interactions. Definitely a bit more comedic than a lot of the stuff we saw in the first episode. I'm very excited to see more of Christopher Walken in this as well. We only saw him for a brief minute, but I feel like once he comes in, we're gonna get even more cut, because Christopher Walken, in my opinion, is just hilarious. So I get the feeling it's gonna get even funnier once he enters the picture. I'm not sure what the third guy's name. I know Mark, Irv, and Helly. I don't know the other guy's name, the guy with the crazy theory about the sea. But as he said, Bert is a fuck. I love that. I'm excited to see some more interaction. I'm excited to see him and Bert actually interact and see what's going on there. But yeah, just a lot of good stuff in this episode. Definitely raising more questions. A couple of answers, but nothing really all that big. The biggest answer we got, I feel like, was what happened to Helly when she went through that door in the stairwell. And as I kind of assumed it was, she just kind of realized what was happening and went back. I didn't realize Malchik was there to kind of guide her. And like I said, he's definitely an interesting character, because he seems like he's kind of an enforcer type, but he's also trying to kind of guide them. So his tone switches a lot. And 1 minute he's kind of like that corporate friendly, and then the next he's like corporate discipline. Yeah, I just this is a really cool show. And the intro we got on this one, because the first one didn't have that. That was a really cool looking intro as well. Just everything about this show I am loving. This is a really cool, interesting series, and the cast is very well picked, in my opinion. Yeah, I don't think I have anything else to add on this episode. I do think I'm about to just watch the third episode right now, so I'm going to record the next one as well, because I really want to see what happens next. If you enjoyed this video and you want to see more, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. It helps me out. It helps the channel. I greatly appreciate it. And until the next time, peace.